officially fielding varsity teams in Valorant, Rocket League, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Brookdale is a member institution and will be competing in the NJCAA. You may find further info and all of their offerings on their website. Tryouts will be held in person only at the Esports Arena located on the first floor of the SLC building at the following date and times. Valorant, September 13th at 5 p.m. Rocket League, September 14th at 5 p.m. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, September 15th at 5 p.m. Tryouts will consist of the following: introductions and getting to know one another, breaking off into groups in Discord, guided by in-game rank and desired role, scrimming while our coaches walk around and analyze gameplay. To officially be on the varsity squad, 1, you must attend Brookdale as a full-time student. 2, you must maintain a 2.0 GPA. 3, you must be able to attend all practices and official matches.
Jaden Austin. Next at forward is 6'3", sophomore. Number 22, Jaden Dunn. Next at forward, sophomore, 6'4", number 25, Leon Simon.
Yes, the
Last
Hawks.
stop for Rockland. At forward, and also plays center, sophomore, 6'6", number 33, Emmanuel Barker. His third season for the Hawks, head coach Brine Sondey, assisted by Pat Fuchs and Floyd Leroy. And now, let's meet starting lineup for your Jersey Blues. Starting forward, sophomore, 6'5", number 13, Manny Bell. Next, at guard, sophomore, 6'3", number 21, Kareem Irby. Next, at center, sophomore at 6'6", number 24, Darnell Askew. Next, at small forward, he's a freshman, 6'4", number 32, Regan Burke. And last up for the Blues at 4, he's a freshman, 6'6", number 33, Savon Myers. Head coach Paul Cisek, assisted by associate head coach Charlie Hawthorne, assisted by Kurt Fenchel, Ron Pastore. Team managers are Nick S.G. Williams and John Mandini. Athletic trainer Dylan Harrington. Today's officials are Jim Fiorito, Darnell Cujo, and Desmond Frazier. You know what time it is? Time to get jacked up for Jersey Blues basketball. Oh yeah.
And we welcome you to another season of Brookdale basketball here on Brookdale TV. And great to be with you for another season. I'm Brian Gadsworth, joined today by Ian Mulhern as the Jersey Blues get set to take on the Rockland Community Hawks. For Brookdale, coming off a national championship a season ago, their third in the last 10 years. So this program just continues to produce year after year. A lot of new faces this year, a lot of freshmen on the rosters, so we'll see how this year shakes out as we get set for the opening tip with Darnell Askew for Brookdale, and he wins it. We're underway in a new season. It's a nice backdoor cut. Bell gets it back for Kareem Irby, drives and then has to give it up. Tracked down in the corner by Burke. Throw it inside. Askew had it stripped, and it's going the other way over to Rockland. Ian.
Yeah, Rockland seems like they've come out to play some really good defense and compete today, so let's see how this game goes.
Here's the Hawks' first possession on the drive, getting inside, but the shot misses for Tajon Lynch, their leading scorer to start the year. Rockland has played one game this season for Brookdale, the season opener. In the Brookdale Classic, our opening weekend here in Lincroft. No score early. Here's Manny Bell, and he's too strong. Long rebound tracked down by Dunn. Jaden Dunn for Rockland. Working way back out and too far out, and a turnover, Hawks. Just over a minute gone by, and the first substitution, Stephen Polanco, is in for Rockland Community. Brookdale is yet to substitute, yet to crack the scoreboard so far as we are scoreless. Reem Irby gets to the basket. Inside, able to save there. Askew taken away on the inside. Now a long pass tracked down by Lynch. He'll work it back out to the top of the key. Irby picks him up defensively. And the Hawks will get set up. Into the hands of Simon. Now on the baseline with Barker, backing his way in with the right hand. That's no good. And rebounded by Savon Myers. Long pass for Bell. The catch he couldn't finish. And a slow start to this game as neither team has been able to find the basket. Here is Steven Polanco. That misses. Offensive rebound, wide open look. Austin, that's way off the mark. And here come the Jersey Blues, led by Irby. Ice cold start from the floor. Little first game jitters, at least on the Brookdale side. There's Irby, and a nice find from Barker. Points on the board from Myers. Check that.
That was a great setup by Savon Myers to set Manny Bell up for that layup.
Lynch comes back and drills the triple as Rockland takes their first lead. Lynch from downtown. It's a 3-2 game. Nice move inside and gets it to go. That's Regan Burke, his first points.
Yeah, Regan Burke, an incoming freshman, also a very solid athlete and a very good defender.
Lynch gives it up. Barker on the outside, gets into the paint, pass deflected. Stay with Rockland Community, 15 on the timer. So this Rockland team, they played once and it was a blowout loss. There's the active hands from Burke. A 95-72 defeat against Raritan Valley. And that was on Thursday. So Rockland looking to even up their record on the young season. Brookdale just getting things going.
Yeah, and like you said, Brian, Rockland's already played a game and Brookdale's playing their first today.
Here's Irby backing out with it. Savon Myers, one-on-one on the perimeter, enters the post. Askew, down low, he scores. Darnell Askew is one of the few returning players from last year's national championship team. Barker's jumper is way off the mark, off to the right, and the Hawks will get another opportunity with a change coming in. And it's Jaden Dunn returning to the lineup. 6-3 Brookdale. Lob it out, Barker. Handed off Jaden Dunn. His jumper is off the rim, no good, and picked up by Myers. Savon Myers leads the charge the other way, finds Askew, no good with the right hand. Back up, won't go, but a foul. So there's the first foul of the game. It's on the Hawks. It sends Manny Bell to the free throw line. But Ian, a theme in the early part of the season for Brookdale is integrating a lot of new pieces. You don't call it a rebuilding year because they very much expect the team to be competitive, but it's about integrating a lot of new faces.
Well, with Coach Paul Cisek, he's worked with new incoming players before, and it's going to take time, but Brookdale always manages to find a way to succeed.
Of course, Brookdale last season, the record 30-3. A couple of those losses weren't even actual losses. They were games that they were forced to forfeit.
Yeah, due to some unfortunate circumstances.
And then they turned that into a 17-game winning streak at the end of the year. Miss on the inside by Myers. And here comes Rockland. Throw it ahead, the catch, and the finish for Jaden Austin. was a bit of a wild ride as Paul Cisek kind of gave me a lot of the details before the game. Here's Manny Bell, tries to go glass, gets his own rebound, back up and in.
Beautiful follow through by Manny Bell.
All the adversity that Brookdale had to face down the stretch en route to that championship, with injuries and even illness hampering the team. But they managed to overcome all of it. Out in the open floor, Regan Burke. And Bell draws the foul. He'll go back to the line.
Manny Bell's been all over the boards all of a sudden.
So you look back to last year, and it wasn't only, a couple key injuries. Darnell Askew played that championship game on a pretty badly sprained ankle. Kevin Mateo ended up getting banged up as well. And then they had a stomach bug work through a couple of the players. So it's a lot of adversity, and Brookdale pulled through to take down the #1 seed in last season's tournament.
Yeah, you know what, Brian? It's like they say, next man up.
Brookdale with an 11-5 lead. First 5 minutes gone by the season. Tajon Lynch blocked, but a foul. So Myers got a hand on the shot, but Brookdale will pick up their first team foul of the game. Tajon Lynch, a bright spot in Rockland's loss on Thursday, led the team with 29 points.
Yeah, and Brookdale, when they have to, can lock down a team's best player.
29 points to go along with 14 rebounds for the 6-footer out of the Queens, New York. And he goes 1 out of 2. Irby, nice backdoor cut. It's Bell, and he's got it. Austin on the wing. Makes his move to the basket, crossover inside, he gets it to go. That's a strong move by one of the Rockland sophomores, Jaden Austin. Brookdale by 5, here's a drive by Myers, and then he throws it to the Rockland bench for a turnover.
Substitution for Brookdale, number 20.
So a change here for Paul Cisek as he'll get one of his first-timers in, Philip Bird, checking in. Lynch on the baseline, and rebounded by Bell. Irby got hit around midcourt, and that'll be the third on the Hawks.
Yeah, Brian, it seems Manny Bell has been everywhere on the defensive side and the offensive side.
Nice screen, Askew. Irby back out, Bell fakes. Now it's on the outside with Myers. A lot of dribbling. He spins, he fades. He can't hit. Trying on the save was Bird. It winds up with the Hawks in the open floor. It's Lynch. Follow is good. That's Barker. Irby sets up the offense. Takes the pass, he's hit, held, and it won't be in the act of shooting. Brine Sondey is the head coach for Rockland. Tomorrow is his day. We're going to get a Brookdale change here with Nick Memoli.
Timeout, Rockland, 30-second timeout.
He was going to come in, but now we're going to get our first timeout. 13:35 to go until halftime. Brookdale with a 3-point lead early.
My name is Nick Memley. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I'm a guard for Brookdale, and I came to Brookdale to continue my athletic and academic career.
My name is Jaden Cabrera. I'm from Perth Amboy, New Jersey, born and raised. I played the 4 and 5 for Brookdale basketball, and I came to Brookdale to further my academic and athletic career.
My name is Jadeli.
Be Brookdale basketball, 13-10 Jersey Blues. Nick Memley running the point now as he handles.
Nick Memley, also a very dangerous shooter, as
And now-
Rockland with the steal.
Rockland in transition done. That was good transition defense to deny him. Now back at the other end of the floor is going high off the glass, Darnell Askew.
Brookdale seem to get in rhythm.
Austin to the corner. Here is Dunn. Side rim on his three-point try. Rebounded by Myers. They'll slow down the pace a bit as they work with a 5-point lead. Manny Bell goes to work and he drops it in for 2.
Beautiful shot by Savon Myers.
Rockland, a Division II program out of the Region 15. On the drive and drawing the foul, Austin. Be Brookdale's second. Paul Cisek disagrees. That will be his first disagreement with the officials of many throughout the season. But it sends Austin to the line, the Mount Vernon, New York native sophomore. In fact, many of these Rockland Hawks are from Mount Vernon. Meanwhile, Rockland in their season opener, just 8 of 18 from the free throw line. They've struggled in the early going today, and 0 for 2 there. So it's Brookdale holding on to that 7-point lead. Bell going around the Askew screen, feeds him. Askew blocked, but fouled. As Barker was there defensively, and he'll get hit with the person.
Yeah, and Brookdale for right now having a 7-point lead, but Rockland is very much alive in this game. But like you said, with the free throws, that could be a major factor in this game.
Askew, one of the returning players from a year ago. His first one is no good. That's another thing about this Brookdale team is most of the sophomores that are returning weren't guys who had big roles a year ago. Askew is kind of the exception.
Yeah, I mean, Askew for sure is a huge factor for Brookdale on the glass and getting offensive rebounds and scoring as he makes the free throw right there.
He goes 1 out of 2. Last year averaged 14 points to go along with 9 boards. Not expecting the pass there, and it results in Brookdale taking it away. Manny Bell catching fire. Off the mark on a 3. It's rebounded by Leon Simon. Lynch on the drive, tries to hook it inside. It was all Brookdale defenders there, but then taken away again by the Hawks. They'll get reset here, and there's a whistle. Dale changes. Jack Cisek checks in for the first time. Scouting report on him. He's a freshman. He can shoot it. Rockland basketball, they're down by 8. Lynch is their number 1 weapon. Adrian Branch is in as well. Alley-oop to the basket and the miss on the inside by Barker.
Close, but no cigar on that one.
Jack Zink, and right on cue, he comes in and knocks down a 3.
Nothing but money for Jack Zink right there.
So Brookdale can use that instant offense, kind of playing the Josiah basketball from a year ago. Lynch for three, in and out. That was halfway down. Zink gets up for the board. Memoli's pass deflected, and it's back to him. Adam Kukai is in now. He drives and kicks. Philip Bird won't go. Zink able to knock it to himself. Can't finish on the inside. Another try by Askew. And a battle for it is corralled by Lynch. Tajon Lynch all the way blocked. And Kukai got back in transition.
Number 24, Steven Blanco.
Brookdale is just everywhere in these first 10 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, they're out hustling Rockland County, and, you know, it just seems seem to be one step ahead of them.
Steven Polanco hooks it out. Here is Charles Solorzano missing. As Rockland continues to have their problems from the floor. Philip Bird, pull up, no. And the rebound scooped up by Jordan Whitshire. One thing about this Rockland team, they have a very deep roster. I mean, about 16 players that can appear in the game.
Yeah, I mean, that's also a big advantage because you get to rest a lot of players.
So far, though, the struggles from the floor have been apparent on the Rockland side.
Yeah, and especially if you're struggling from the line, too, it's going to be very hard to come back in a game.
And early on, the free throw shooting has been an issue. See if Lynch can get it going in the right direction. He hits the first one. Lynch 11 of 23 shooting in Rockland's season opener, totaling those team-high 29 points in the losing effort. 2 out of 2. 9-point Brookdale advantage. Kukai goes around the screen, turning with it inside, off the glass, it's good. Adam Kukai back in the fold for Brookdale. We saw him here about 4 years ago, so he's an older collegiate but ready to contribute here in this new campaign. Polanco for Branch. Now Lynch in the corner directing. 5 seconds to shoot. Rockland's got to put it up. Around they work it. Here is Branch. He knocks it down for three. Rockland needed that. We got a whistle. Substitutions.
Don't forget, ladies softball.
Manny Bell, Kareem Irby are back in. They can be tough to differentiate on the floor.
Ladies softball.
Very similar appearance. Here's Bell inside the arc. Bucket.
Ring the bell on that shot. Beautiful shot by Manny Bell.
Back to a double figure Brookdale lead. It's 25-15. Fake on the three and then a turnover. Savon Myers running the break. Couldn't finish. Offensive rebound. Bell couldn't put it back in, but he's fouled as he hits the floor.
Manny Bell has just not stopped rebounding and being a huge contributor for Brookdale right now.
Sophomore out of Newark. He played in about half the games last semester. Of course, one of Brookdale's top players from a year ago was Nick Williams, and we hope to have him back the second half of this year. 27-15 after a pair of free throws. Polanco. And that is a traveling violation. Jaden Austin guilty.
Yeah, Rockland County has just been playing very sloppy, and Brookdale's just been taking advantage of it.
Kareem Irby on the drive, reverse finish for two. Nicely done.
A little circus shot by Kareem Irby right there.
Now Brookdale from this press, Rockland able to beat it. Oh, swatted, but Branch gets it back and lays it in.
Savon Myers looked like Shaq on that block.
Irby one-on-one. Enter the post, it's Myers backing in and can't get the roll. Rebounded by Austin. Austin with a crossover all the way to the basket with a finger roll for two. Hannibal Cisek timeout with 7:14 to play. Opening half, opening game. Brookdale by 10.
But we do have a creative writing program here at Brookdale. Many of you, I know, are already in it. But if you're not, please know that you can actually major in creative writing. It will transfer to four-year schools either as an English major, if that's what you want, or creative writing major, if that's what you want, and they have that. You don't have to be somebody who's a creative writing major to take our classes, though. In my creative writing class right now, I've got, I think, more engineers and business people than I have creative writing majors. But if you used to love creative writing, you know, you wrote stories, you wrote plays, you wrote poems, you know, you loved being a creative person before often, usually school beat it out of you, think about taking a creative writing class. It's a creative space where your entire job is literally that, be creative, get credit for it. We offer in the spring semester, and all this info is on the table at the back. So.
I'm Brian Garrett, along with Ian Mulhern on Brookdale TV, Jersey Blues, and the Rockland Hawks on the season opener. Ian, your thoughts on what we've seen out of the Brookdale offense so far?
Yeah, from what I've seen from Brookdale, they've been hustling and have just came right out the gate today with a bunch of new guys and have been exceeding expectations.
Turning is Myers for the mid-range bucket. So had a little bit of a slow start the first couple of minutes, but they've kicked it into their typical gear. Myers was contested on the rebound and fouled.
Brookdale has also been all over the boards today as well.
This should be a one-and-one situation for Savon Myers in his first attempts as a Jersey Blue. The freshman out of Manchester, New Jersey. Last foul is called on Polanco, and the free throw short. Pushing it up the floor is Lynch. There's Barker. Again, Whitshire. Shot clock's down at 10 here for Rockland along the baseline. The back in by Barker. That's Whitshire, and he gets it to go. 31-21. Jersey Blues will hit the 6-minute mark of this first half. Kukai contested. It goes down, and the foul. Adam Kukai, welcome back.
Number 23,
Adam Kukai looking like Chris Paul with all the circus shots he's made today.
Staten Island, New York native. Sophomore eligibility. As mentioned, we saw him about 4 years ago. Free throw is too strong. Another try inside wouldn't go. And the Hawks take control of it. Lynch drives and throws it to the Brookdale bench.
Jersey Blues possession.
Rockland just looks very unsettled on the offensive end.
Yeah, Brookdale's been getting in their face and have been forcing turnovers.
Irby, two defenders collapsed on him.
On the foul, number 33, Emmanuel Barker. Third person foul, team tonight. On substitution, number 25, Leon Simon, along with number 22, Jaden Dunn.
Irby at the line.
Irby.
Foul on Barker, who's one of Rockland's best, and he now has 3 personals.
Yeah, and 2 more and he is out.
Irby, 76% a season ago. He misses. Rebound snatched by Lynch. Neither team has shot it well from the line. But it's Brookdale. The lead a dozen. Rockland trying to get something going. Austin, no. It's just not happening on the offensive end of the floor.
Thank you.
Rockland didn't shoot it all that poorly in their first game overall, but they didn't shoot it well from 3 or at the line.
Yeah, if you're Rockland, I think what you got to do is you got to drive in and try to score as much as you can.
Bell, long 3. And on a bounce, it's taken by the Hawks. Austin starts the acceleration, drives inside with the left hand, won't go. Gets it back on the offensive end, swing it back out. 3 on the way, off target, tip in goes. That's the big right hand of Whitshire.
Jordan Wilshire for 2.
Irby, a little hesitation. Tough shot for Burke, comes up short. And Lynch. That's good for Leon Simon.
Leon Simon.
Rockland's cut it to 8 here. Brookdale's going to be careful the way they close out this first half. They've been in control throughout. High screen there, going around it, Irby. Here's Kukai, contact, and a blocking foul. And Brine Sondey cannot believe that call.
Yeah, and Kukai has just been all over the place, drawing fouls, making big baskets, and he has a chance to add more to his stats.
One of the players that you notice in this first half for Brookdale has been Kukai, as he connects on the first one.
On substitution, number 14, Latrell Thompson.
And Latrell Thompson for the first time, another freshman, another New York City native. Thompson out of Staten Island. Kukai, the fellow Staten Islander, second attempt, no good. And the rebound is taken by Whitshire. Up the floor in a hurry come the Hawks. Lynch with major contact and another blocking call. Boy, Lynch coming up the floor with a head of steam there.
Yeah, if you're Rockland County, they're playing much more aggressive in these past couple minutes.
Got a lot of New York City representatives in this game, Lynch, Queens. In fact, we might have all 5 boroughs represented on these 2 rosters combined. Free throw shooting continues to be a problem, and nothing added to for Lynch. It remains Brookdale by 9. We're under 4 minutes to go until the halftime break. Driving baseline, Zink gives it up. Kukai lines it up. His three-pointer is good.
Nothing but net for Adam Kukai.
Austin to a cutting Wiltshire, blocked by Askew, and he grabs hold of it. Brookdale has numbers on a bounce for Bell. Blocked, there was contact, and then Zink tried to knock it off Dunn. It'll remain with the Jersey Blues. Surprising, not a whistle there, a lot of contact. Kukai will take it out. Inside for Zink, couldn't catch it cleanly. It winds up back near the corner. Brookdale controls, Zink bombs away, and he misses. And a foul as Austin is contacted. Brookdale has done well to limit the fouls. It's only 5, half of Rockland's total this first half.
And if you're Rockland County, you can't afford to foul or miss any more free throws.
Going for the steal was Bell. Here's a jumper for Dunn. It's off the mark. Offensive rebound, second chance opportunity. Inside wouldn't go. Tracked back down by Dunn. Shot clock resets. Wiltshire, oh, with a nice find, but Thompson got in the way of it. And it winds up last touch Rockland. It just seems like they can't get out of their own way right now.
Now Rockland pressing.
Brookdale handles it, and a foul called as Kukai assisted back to his feet.
Foul number 22, Jaden gone. Second personal foul. They're over the limits.
Rockland over the limit. Every foul the rest of the way means free throws on the Jersey Blues side.
Yeah, the problem when you're trying to run the press is you're getting all on the guy, so it can cause a lot of fouls.
How about the first half for Kukai, who knocks down another?
Yeah, Kukai has just been a man on a mission tonight.
Philip Bird is checked in for the Jersey Blues. Savon Myers returns as well. 2 free throws and a 14-point Brookdale advantage. 2.5 to go first half. A lot of passing, but no shot to this point, and now a turnover, and it's a 3-on-1 advantage, and it's Kukai with the left hand, +1.
That is Kukai's 3rd and 1 of the game.
He has been the star of the first half. KJ Lloyd is in for the first time for the Hawks. As Brine Sondey continues to search for a unit that will give him something here in this first half. Kukai for the and 1, and it's no good. There's the catch and the finish for Leon Simon, his second bucket. 2 minutes to go. First half of play from the Collins Arena in this Brookdale Classic. Already saw one game on Brookdale TV earlier. Monroe was victorious over Rhode Island. Kukai not that time. Askew, that misses. Thompson able to track it down. Another chance here for Brookdale. Kukai has it denied. Wiltshire with the blocked shot. Out in transition comes Austin. Into the paint, slip it inside. And there's Simon.
Leon Simon for Rockland.
High screen Askew on the drive to the basket and a foul. Save on Myers draws it.
On a foul, number 35.
Well, save on Myers, a freshman out of Manchester. And Ian, I know you watched this team play in a couple of scrimmages before the season got underway, and Myers was a player who stood out to you.
Yes, Myers is a 3-level scorer, can play defense, shoot, can play just about any position you need him to.
He's got good size at 6'6". He's athletic. Well, Cisek likes a lot about his game. Hopes he'll be one of the key contributors throughout this year. Splits the pair, and as we hit 1 minute to go until halftime, it's Brookdale with a 13-point lead.
1 minute remaining and a half, 1 minute.
KJ Lloyd is in a lot of trouble. Two defenders are swirling him, and they force the travel.
And a traveling violation on Rockland County.
Brine Sondey claps his hands with authority.
Don't forget at halftime, you're
Injects some energy into his group.
softball team fundraiser at the mid-level.
Under a minute to play now in the half. Defending national champion Jersey Blues.
And speaking of the national championship, the Jersey Blues are really playing similar with their defense, with how they did to the national title.
Well, no matter who's on the floor, as it's going to be Rockland ball, they always play the same style. It's a run and gun offense, and it's a defense that plays aggressive.
Oh yeah, with Brookdale, it's either die or die trying.
Got a 4-second difference, shot and game clock, steal by Askew, and he turns it into a dunk that he gets the bounce.
Darnell Askew just did a Russell Westbrook with the bounce there.
Austin inside, that's good, nice move. Final 6 seconds of the half, across midcourt with Thompson, sink, oh that's a bomb! And he couldn't get it. And that's how the half will come to a close. A good one for Brookdale, the defending champion Jersey Blues. They start the first half of their season opener in strong fashion after 20 minutes of play today. Brookdale 44, the Rockland Hawks 31. So we'll come back, second half action from Wincroft after the break.
I'm here at the Brookdale barbecue. We got some burgers and hot dogs, and it was amazing.
I think having this event is very fun because right after class you just get free food and you get to play around on the bouncy things. And then I'm about to get ice cream right now, so very fun.
I think it's cool that Brookdale has stuff like this for the kids, you know. We get free food. That's like one of the things that I think is pretty cool. And the ice cream's awesome too, so yeah.
The food is really great. I'm going to try to wipe out, try not to get wiped out. Lots of fun, cool music.
The event was really interesting, good energy, good food, yeah, a lot of fun games.
It took me by surprise about how fun it was. Great food, great games, great seeing people all around here having a good time.
We're out here, Brookdale event. I didn't even know this was going on, but I was pleasantly surprised to see this at the front. They got the spinny game. It's so fun, you jump over it.
At its core, esports is competitive video games. Here at Brookdale Esports, we have some of the best computers in the industry here to run your games. You can rent them by the hour. It's going to be $3 for students, $4 for staff, and $5 for our community members. We also have console stations available. We have 3 big screen TVs, each equipped with a Xbox Series X, a Nintendo Switch, and a PS5. We also have some old school arcade cabinets that are free to play as well. We will also be fielding teams in Rocket League, Valorant, and Super Smash Bros. At the varsity level. Teams will each have a dedicated coach, practice days. They will have an official match day. Team members will get jerseys to wear, and they will compete on our competition stage, which is fully equipped with 6 top-of-the-line gaming PCs, a 20-foot video wall. For our students interested in shoutcasting or play-by-play calling, we have a full announcer station captured by a Marshall PTZ cam. We also have podcast mics where you'll be able to call the games, bring the hype to the action on official game day, which all routes back to our production station where we can mix and put out a finished product live on twitch.tv and re-upload broadcast to YouTube as well at our Brookdale Esports Twitch channel, as well as our Brookdale Esports YouTube channel.
I walked in earlier and I was really amazed. It was all the computers, and then especially the stage setup. It looks very professional, and I think it just looks really cool.
It was very nice. I liked the lighting. It kind of reminded me of I Play America.
The tech in there is pretty cool too. Love the computers. Everything's up to date on new, and they got pretty much every game you could think of. Esports is a great way to meet new people and even get a team together and be able to play your favorite games competitively against other schools and other people with your team and people that you know.
Well, I think the esports arena is such a great place for people to hang out, play games, and just be a social environment.
I think it's a really cool way for people to meet new people instead of the regular sports like basketball and baseball and all that.
I mean, when I heard about the school implementing that for this semester, it's not what I had in mind at all. It's way better than whatever I had in my mind, you know what I mean? The lighting, the design, and just the production of it, everything's really impressive. I'm amazed, to be honest.
The fashion show was just a fun experience for new designers, old designers, everyone alike. We all got to experience and try new things and just get out there, and it was really fun for everybody. So I designed 2 looks for myself. I walked for Old Taffer, my friend Marco. He did a beautiful job. Everybody did a beautiful job tonight. The models were stunning, confident. The designers, awesome. My social is at Emma J. Kenavan, Kenavan.
So it's really cool that Brookdale put something on like this. I think it's really fun to give awareness that we have a fashion program, because I think it's pretty important to let people know. The social media for my brand is at Old Hoffer Brand. Follow me up.
My favorite part was seeing the design that I was wearing for the first time, getting to walk down. I was nervous, but it was my favorite part still.
I have my own brand, if-raw, and the Instagram is at ifra archives. I put a lot of time and effort into this, and I'm trying to pursue fashion design. Having a fashion show at my own school helped me get my first show up and running.
We landed here at Brookdale. Why? Because Brookdale is about community, and how awesome for our kids to have a school on a college campus, which not only are they graduating, but they're also getting the opportunity to take college credits. Last year we had 3 students that graduated, 1 going to Rutgers, 1 going to Loyola, and 1 to the workforce.
Several years ago, Senator Gopal was invited to attend a graduation for Keys Academy, and I have never seen him so moved in my life. He came back and he couldn't stop talking about the stories of the kids. He couldn't stop talking about how important this kind of work is.
Brookdale has been an amazing partner for us. Anything we need to do, it's a pick up the phone and it's conversation. Why? Because it's about community at the end of the day. So thank you, Brookdale.
Keys is the place that these kids will get the help they need, whether it's a lot or a little. If they need to sleep on the bed, in the sofa, they let them sleep on the bed in the sofa. If they need to go to class, they get them to class. If they need sobriety, they get them sobriety.
Several years ago, Senator Gopal was invited to attend a graduation for Keys Academy, and I have never seen him so moved in my life. He came back and he couldn't stop talking about the stories of the kids. He couldn't stop talking about how important this kind of work is.
I listened to the mother before me, and I also am a mother who had someone suffering from addiction. And if it wasn't for programs like this, and you've heard it before, I'm not sure where we'd be. So you have my heart, you have my soul, and you have any kind of work that I can do for you, and you have our funding.
Watching and seeing how this program has expanded and grown and the lives that have been saved and the impact that has been made, I have to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for being so committed.
I want to thank Dr. Stout, the first one when we said we would love to open a school at Brookdale. He has helped us move 4 times. 4 times since 2017. But you remember, Miss Lieutenant Guadana, we have moved 4 times. But I think we found our home. This is our home.
Hi, my name is Deneen Jackson, and I serve as the director of the MOMS, the Museum on Main Street Voices and Votes exhibit hosted by the Smithsonian. Brookdale has a great relationship with the New Jersey Council for the Humanities.
The Monmouth Museum was asked by Brookdale Community College to collaborate with them to present this awesome exhibition, Voices and Votes, Democracy in America. It's a Museums on Main Street traveling exhibition that is from the Smithsonian, which is an offshoot of a larger show that's at this Natural History Museum in Washington, American Democracy, The Great Leap of Faith.
So my name is Valerie Popp, and I'm the Director of Strategic Initiatives at the New Jersey Council for the Humanities. And the New Jersey Council for the Humanities is the main funder of this exhibit, which is Voices and Votes from the Smithsonian Institution. And we think it's tremendously important to bring cultural programming, period, across the state, but especially cultural programming that increases people's ability to engage with the world. And this exhibit is focused on engaging with democracy.
My name is Jane Sameka. I'm professor of history here at Brookdale Community College for the last 28 years. And I teach women's history here. And so my involvement with this exhibit is through my course and through my work on Geraldine Thompson's biography. Deneen Jackson invited me to join this project for the Smithsonian because even though the Smithsonian exhibit is traveling the country, we wanted to add something that added a bit about Voices and Votes that was local. And we could think of no better person than Geraldine Thompson.
So for some of our students who aren't political science majors or history buffs, this is a great opportunity to reconnect with the history of your country.
Hello, Dr. Greco.
Hi.
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 I brought friends.
Excellent.
So I wanted to give you this as an appreciation, token of my appreciation. On February 9th, Brookdale is doing a staff appreciation basketball game. I'd really like to invite you. You have been absolutely pivotal in my Brookdale journey, and I'd really love to see you there.
I will be there.
Thank you.
It's really exciting. It's an absolute honor. You know, as faculty, you know, our goal, we strive to make a difference in our students' lives and ultimately hope to change the trajectory of one student's life. And we feel, at least I feel like effort and time and schooling in my own education are worth it. So Joey is a phenomenal human being. She has so many amazing talents and skills, and to know that I've been a part of her journey and that I've had an impact on it is just, just knowing that in and of itself is enough of an honor and enough of a reward. So to actually, get to attend an event where other people are recognizing that I've made this impact on Joey's life, is a great reminder of why we do what we do here at Brookdale and why we love it so much.
So I was invited to a very special event at the arena to watch a basketball game from the VIP suite, which was lovely. And I was thrilled and really honored because it's a joy to work with our athletes. They are so polite, they are so respectful, and they typically are just so grateful for the individual attention that we try to give. But being honored was really such a nice surprise, and I'm looking forward to it. We're going to go to the game and be able to cheer them on.
The word that comes to mind when it comes to receiving an email like that from any of my students is always humbled. It's definitely a great experience to know that I'm really helping my students, and especially the student Christian, and being able to know that I took the time to really get to know him and to see where any of his challenges may have been, and to see that he's doing so well, and to know that I made any difference in his life really means a lot to me. It's more than what anyone could give me. So I'm really excited that I'm being recognized for this. I think that this event is really for people who have kind of made an impact on these students. And Christian, for example, I know really well, and I know that I've taken the time to really get to know him. I think as an advisor, and something that I learned very early on in different roles within higher ed is I've been in their shoes, and being someone that is, first generation and started off in a community college and, came from, an immigrant mother, came to this country, and I've tried to find ways to have my students feel when they can come to me and they're in a safe environment. And I think it's really important to get to know my students, and by getting to know them, not just on a personal level, but on an academic level, and really trying to help them. My goal here is to see that they achieve success, because I want that in the future, whether they go into a four-year school or whether they go on to the workforce, that they have learned so much while they were here at Brookdale.
Hello, we are here today because I am nominating Professor Gerard as an athletic honoree at Staff Appreciation Night at one of our basketball home games. Professor Gerard, I nominated you because you were one of the great professors I had. Every day I came to your class, I enjoyed it, and I left the class with a smile on my face.
I received the email from Christina and Ryan and truly felt elated and excited because it's been a difficult 3 years teaching with the pandemic, and I've been here for 17 years. So receiving the nomination was just a reminder of why I do what I do. And in our class, Christina and Ryan were in my short story literature class. We read a story called A Small Good Thing, and we examine how small things make such a large impact on our lives. And truly the nomination warmed my heart and was a large impact and reminded me why I love teaching and being here at Brookdale.
Actually, I was very surprised. I have not been at Brookdale for very long.
Brookdale TV, I'm Brian Coates. We're joined for the second half by Zeke Luster as we're underway in the second half, and Brookdale will lose the possession over to Rockland. So Zeke, your thoughts about what we saw in the first half, Brookdale leading by 13?
I think the first half was a lot of defense on both sides of the floor, actually. You know, you have a good front line between Savon Myers and Darnell Askews. They cause a lot of pressure in the paint. And then on the other side as well, you know, they play a lot of defense as well. You know, Savon and Darnell, they cause a threat down there, and they know that. And as you see, they're in a 2-3 zone.
Manny Bell, the floater is good.
Number 13, Manny Bell.
Up the floor in a hurry come the Hawks, all in one motion. And was nicely done by Jaden Austin. Their leading scorer.
Understanding that Brookdale is lazy, getting back on defense and pushing the floor and getting quick.
Backdoor cut for Bell, able to catch in traffic. Askew can't convert, and it's rebounded by Dunn. The Hawks, they come out with a burst of energy here in the second half, but a couple of misses there. Another try, Austin. Rebound grab by Regan Burke. 46-35. Brookdale with the lead. Burke to a wide open Bell. Manny Bell can't get it to fall, and it's rebounded by Barker. Here comes Lynch with a head of steam. Throws it up off the top of the glass, and it's scooped up by the Jersey Blues, and Burke going all the way, and he carried it.
Turnover, Rockland position.
Well, Zeke, we were talking during the half, it's a very different style that Brookdale is playing with the national championship team a year ago. A lot of shooters on the floor. What have you seen the way they've changed it up this year?
It's very paint dominant, you know. Brookdale, they're starting off a lot of drives, a lot of play defense, and then get out on fast break. But it seems to be they really want to drive and get to the foul line, shoot a lot of free throws. Not really relying on the three-pointers as much as last year. You know, you had great shooters like Josiah Basket, Niles Halliburton, Kevin Mateo, and just this year, you know, those guys are not returning. So it's going to be a new style of play.
Pass is taken here by the Jersey Blues. It's Burke for two. Jaden Austin, tough shot, able to get it back, and he's uncontested for the layup. Cisek is having a word with the official or somebody on his bench. Not happy about something, and we'll get a timeout on the floor. Just underway second half. Brookdale 48, Rockland 37.
Hey guys, we're here at the 2023 Involvement Fair. Let's go look at what clubs and activities we have to offer.
We're here at the Esports table with Chris Bomer. Chris, what can you tell us about this?
How are you guys doing, everyone? Really excited to promote the new esports program here at Brookdale, brand new for the fall 23 semester. It's great to be out here at the Involvement Fair. Student Life does a great job out here. It's awesome to see everybody getting involved, getting in the communities.
We're here at the EOFSA table, and Dan's going to tell us a little bit about it.
Blue possession. They've got some pressure to deal with, but they get it across midcourt. Irby, and a slam. Save on Myers, and Zeke, you know all about him, your former high school teammate.
Yeah, Savon's a great guy, man. Just loves to get above the rim. Great defensive guy, can defend 1 through 5. Really, anything you ask Savon to do, he can do it for you.
Finish on the inside for Simon. Brookdale again beats the press. Pass knocked away. And who's it off of? It's off Rockland. Brookdale holds on to the possession. Irby is the inbounder. He's looking over his options. He bounces it in for Askew. Gets the glass. Able to get it back. Inside, off the window for two. Long pass. You've seen Rockland connect on a couple of long ones. Double team there. Simon from the foul line doesn't get the bounce. Loose ball on the floor. Irby's got it. Brookdale moves it across with Myers. Regan Burke backing up. Brookdale gets settled here. Irby running the point duties. Takes the pass inside and gets it to go.
It's a great heads-up play there by Regan Burke, and a great cut by Kareem.
And Manny Bell was there in the backcourt to knock it out of bounds. .15-point game. Brookdale has led this one throughout. In fact, you go back to last year, and it was Rockland who was the opponent for the Jersey Blues, first game of the season. Brookdale won that one and ran off their first 13 games, all without a loss. Then there was a little bit of a dry spell. In fact, all three of their losses came consecutively. And then following that, 17 straight wins, riding it all the way to the title. Polanco is in now on the Hawks side. We played 4 minutes in the second half. Going for the steal there. Tajon Lynch fires away and connects a 3-ball. And a turnover as Rockland can't take advantage there, and it'll be Jersey Blue basketball. And a timeout on the floor. Full timeout, 15:43 to play. Season opener on this matinee Saturday afternoon. We're coming back after these messages.
My name is Nick Memley. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I'm a guard for Brookdale, and I came to Brookdale to continue my athletic and academic career.
My name is Jaden Cabrera. I'm from Perth Amboy, New Jersey, born and raised. I played the 4 and 5 for Brookdale basketball, and I came to Brookdale to further my academic and athletic career.
My name is Jardeli Cabrera. I'm from Roselle Catholic. I play guard, and the reason why I chose Brookdale was just seeking opportunity to save money through college.
My name is Kareem Murby. I'm from Hillside, New Jersey. I'm the point guard for Brookdale men's basketball team. The reason why I chose Brookdale is because it has the best school in New Jersey, and it's better for athletics.
Hello, my name is Jack Zink. I'm from Middletown, New Jersey. I either play the point guard or shooting guard, and I was led to Brookdale because I like the coaches and the coaching staff and the players here.
Brookdale basketball here. They lead 54-42 on top of Rockland. Irby gets bodied up on the perimeter, baseline with Myers, and he's bumped. That's the first foul of the second half, so it took about 4.5 minutes to pick up the first one.
And that's a great improvement for Rockland. You know, in the first half, they were in the bonus. Brookdale was shooting foul shots for a very lengthy time.
Inbound it for Myers. He puts it on the floor, drives inside, scores. That's tough to stop. Speaking of tough to stop, Tajon Lynch is like a blur with the ball in his hands. Down low and the bucket. And that's Leon Simon. He's in double figures for the Hawks. Nearly a steal at midcourt, and then it is in fact taken away, and Lynch is ahead of the floor, and he's got 2. 10-point game now. They'll try to get it settled back down. Irby running the show. He's on the drive, and he gets to the basket with ease. Lynch the other way. Kick it out, Austin. Drives toward the foul line. Lynch in the corner for 3. No good. Rebounded by Askew. Myers finds a man underneath. It's Bell. Spins it in. On the perimeter, Barker. Polanco with a couple of defenders there. Barker, big man on the outside, works his way into the paint, turning, Askew with the good defense. Irby at the top. Bell around the screen he goes. They give him the jumper. Ring the bell. Here's Lynch for 3. Yes. Lynch trying to get it going after his 29-point outing in game 1 of the season for the Hawks. Easily their leading weapon, the sophomore, trying to keep his team in this game. Regan Burke draws contact.
On the foul, number 25, Leon Simon. Third personal foul, team's second.
Burke, freshman from Manhattan.
32 shooting 2 shots.
Another New York City guy trying to make his presence felt as a first-year Jersey Blue. Leon Simon now with 3 personal fouls, and he'll be replaced, as will Emmanuel Barker. Jordan Whitshire, who saw some first-half minutes, he's in, and Charles Solorzano for the first time. And 2 out of 2. This is a 15-point game. Blanco backing up. Nothing going on this possession, and then a whistle. Way outside from the basket, a foul called.
Team's first of the second half.
Only the first foul for Brookdale, so they've done well to limit that category. So often is something that bites Jersey Blues. Here's a steal and a chance in transition. And Adam Kukai, that is, was the star of the first half. Lynch comes back with a circus attempt. No good.
Watch the alley-oop here.
Bell alley-oop, and it wasn't a dunk, but it is 2 points nonetheless for Myers. They don't get back in transition, and Jaden Austin puts in an easy one, and his team will take a timeout after the made basket. So you like the basket for Brookdale, but you got to get back in transition. Rockland scores. Brookdale by 17. We've got a full timeout. We're coming back.
But we do have a creative writing program here at Brookdale. Many of you, I know, are already in it. But if you're not, please know that you can actually major in creative writing. It will transfer to four-year schools either as an English major, if that's what you want, or creative writing major, if that's what you want, and they have that. You don't have to be somebody who's a creative writing major to take our classes, though. In my creative writing class right now, I've got, I think, more engineers and business people than I have creative writing majors. But if you used to love creative writing, you know, you wrote stories, you wrote plays, you wrote poems, you know, you loved being a creative person before often, usually school beat it out of you, think about taking a creative writing class. It's a creative space where your entire job is literally that, be creative, get credit for it. We offer in the spring semester, and all this info is on the table at the back, so please feel free to grab one of the
Jersey Blues basketball here on Brookdale TV. Great to be with you for another season. The Jersey Blues try to defend their title. Off to a good start in game one, a 17-point lead. That's the largest of the day so far. Askew can't convert, and it will be Rockland basketball. Looks like they got a Brookdale foul, and they did.
On the foul.
So Jaden Cabrera is in for the first time. That's a familiar last name in Brookdale circles. There's been, what, about 3 of them? Frez Cabrera was a star for a couple of years.
And all 3 of them have a national championship.
On a bounce for Lynch, he fires and hits the long ball. So he's hit a couple from behind the arc this half. And then Brookdale with an unforced mistake. Hawks basketball and a giveaway. Manny Bell rocks the rim.
Number 13, Manny Bell.
is proving when they get out in transition, that is when they are at their most dangerous. Lynch inside for 2 and 1. Well, he's got all the qualities of a leading scorer.
First foul, team's third. On substitution number 3, Adrian Branch, and number 5, Cameron Spears.
Led the way for this Rockland team for a second straight game. He's had his difficulties from this part of the floor, the free throw line. That one's good. So cut it to 14, or 13 with the free throw. Bell has some space to work with, and he will lay it in.
It's a great move by Manny Bell. Understanding the defense is only one person left to beat, and there's a great hop step for a layup.
Handed off here for Cameron Spears. Some limited minutes today. Lynch uses the screen. Nice shovel pass inside, and for 2, Jordan Whitshire. Nice setup from Lynch. Brookdale the other way, bouncing for Bell, alley-oop, and wouldn't go. That time they tried Askew. Pass was a little bit off the mark. Here's a 4-on-1 in transition, and with the left hand goes Lynch. And that'll lead to a timeout. Cisek upset on a couple of occasions with his defense in transition. We're coming back in 30 seconds. All right, we're going to keep it here. Brian Hadsworth, Zeke Luster. And you have to like the way Brookdale has come out. A lot of new players. And I talked to Coach before the game, got the idea they didn't necessarily know what to expect this season, but it's been a good effort so far.
This game is a great way to build confidence for these younger guys coming in. Great way to start off the season right on a great foot.
Of course, it helps when you have a head coach as experienced as Paul Cisek. Now in year 33, 34, he's one of those two. He has been the master. 3 national championships to his name. Latest a year ago when they took down Sandhills Community, a school in North Carolina that had been ranked number 1. There's the first points for Nick Memoli. Memoli tips that into the hands of Cabrera. It's Brookdale basketball. Memoli here, Bell in the corner, jab step, doesn't shoot. Works some clock. Backdoor cut, Bell along the baseline, Askew, that's too easy. Halfway through half number 2. 74-61, Brookdale lead. Here's a long 3 and a bucket. And Tajon Lynch, after a slow start, he's begun to get it going in a big way. And that's a turnover.
On substitution for Brooklyn, number 23, Adam Brugon. Also on the floor, number 10, Jaden Austin, along with number 25.
A whole bunch of changes for Brine Sondey's team. Of course, he's got a very deep bench to work with. Look at all those dark green jerseys.
For Rockland, number 33, Emmanuel Marker.
Home whites for this season opener, first of a back-to-back. They'll play tomorrow afternoon as part of this Brookdale Classic. That's off the side of the glass and a foul. Lynch to shoot.
On the foul, number 23, Adam Brugon. Second personal foul, team scored.
Tomorrow it'll be the Jersey Blues against Monroe, a school from the Bronx. You saw them in game 1 earlier today. They won against the Community College of Rhode Island. So here's Lynch.
Tajon Lynch at the line, shooting a 1 shot.
Two added 2, so he's made his last 3. has stayed right around this margin. Brookdale's largest lead, 17, but it's never gotten to the point where they've blown it out of the water. Bell thought about it. Kukai. Now Memoli on the drive draws a lot of contact and taken away. Numbers for the Hawks. It's Lynch. And the follow try, no good. Back up for Barker, and that goes through. And a single-digit game at 9 points. Game not over. Plenty of time for the Hawks to mount a rally.
The atmosphere has sure changed in here.
Spinning with it, Cabrera, and gets it to drop. Lead back to 11. Jaden Dunn is open for three. It's wide and corralled, and the two. Jaden Austin, the putback. Handed off for Memoli. Bell brings up a triple. Manny Bell, one of the returnees, and he has been a spark plug. Barker, the answer, no, it's too strong. Offensive rebound, put that good. That's Simon. And Brine Sondey takes this opportunity for a timeout. It's a full stoppage as we're in a 10-point game. Brookdale 81, Rockland 71, coming back to the Collins Arena in just a moment.
We landed here at Brookdale. Why? Because Brookdale is about community, and how awesome for our kids to have a school on a college campus, which not only are they graduating, but they're also getting the opportunity to take college credits. Last year, we had 3 students that graduated, one going to Rutgers, one going to Loyola, and one to the workforce.
Several years ago, Senator Gopal was invited to attend a graduation for Keys Academy, and I have never seen him so moved in my life. He came back and he couldn't stop talking about the stories of the kids. He couldn't stop talking about how important this kind of work is.
Brookdale has been an amazing partner for us. Anything we need to do, it's a pick up the phone and it's conversation. Why? Because it's about community at the end of the day. So thank you, Brookdale.
Keys is the place that these kids will get the help they need, whether it's a lot or a little. If they need to sleep on the bed, in the sofa, they let them sleep on the bed in the sofa. If they need to go to class, they get.
Final 7:46 to play on this Saturday afternoon. Thank you for joining us here on Brookdale TV for this Brookdale Classic. Kukai with a nice handle and drops in the jumper as he falls to the floor afterward and gives Brookdale a 12-point lead. Lynch fakes at his man, three-pointer, and he's hit. And he will shoot 3. What did you see from the defense there? Just over pursuing?
Yeah, it was a great shot fake by Lynch. Was able to draw a help side with Savon out and shot the three-pointer and got hit by Myers. We'll go to the foul line and shoot 3.
Lynch, one of the returning players from a year ago. He's got a chance to cut it to single digits if he makes all 3, but that won't happen. 2 more for the Queens, New York native.
One shot for Rockland.
One more attempt for Lynch. Ten-point game. Emily is running the point for the time being, and bad pass looking for Cabrera. So, I mean, Rockland is hung around here. You know, they're within striking distance.
Yeah, they played a great amount of defense today, and like you said earlier, a lot of players on the bench able to keep that intensity high at all times.
Jaden Austin will bring it up. Left-handed dribble. Jaden Dunn tries to get out of a crowd with it around the perimeter. Good ball movement in the hands of Barker. Now it's Lynch. Down low for Simon, and a foul called.
On the foul, number 21, Brine Sondey. Second personal foul, team 6. Going to line, number 25.
We're gonna get the foul on Irby, and that is number 2. So Brookdale now with 7 team fouls. Free throws here for Simon. I count 4 players on this Rockland team that are all from Mount Vernon, New York. Simon is one of those. His second attempt is good. Nine-point differential. Brookdale trying to close this one out. Start the new season with a 1-0 mark. And Cabrera helped the cause there. Rebounded by Barker. Connection down low and a push. It'll be team foul number 8. So that's starting to become a problem area for Brookdale.
And with 6:30 left in the go, a lot of action left to be played. Stopping the clock, getting to the foul line for free points can definitely make this 9-point lead a lot closer.
So Simon right back to the stripe. Another lefty shooter. He and Dunn, 2 of the starters, both left-handed.
Substitution for Brookdale.
We're going to change here. Jaden Cabrera checking out, and Darnell Askew comes back in. One more coming up for Simon. Had a double-double in game 1 this year, and he splits the pair. 83-75. Pace has slowed down with more whistles of late, and there's Askew from Kukai.
Darnell Askew with the assist.
Lynch has been the go-to guy lately. Slip it inside, and it's taken away by Askew. So he's doing it on both ends of the floor. Bell finds an open man. It's Myers. Knocks down. They call it a long 2. Save on Myers from the outside. Just barely had a foot on the line, otherwise that would have been worth 1 more. For a guy not known for his shooting, Lynch is. He can't connect. Ball batted a couple of times, and it stays with the Hawks. Down near the basket, Barker couldn't spin it in. Irby getting down on the floor. He's done that a couple of times, and he'll stay with Rockland. Inbounder Lynch. They've got 13 seconds to work with. Down by 12. Bounce it in. Tie up there. And which way will it go? Possession arrow says green jerseys will hold on. Another inbounder for Lynch. That last try took just 1 second. Here's a catch and fire. Jaden Dunn off the mark. Another offensive rebound. Chance inside for Barker, and he's got it.
Daniel Barker for 2. Rockland.
In-point game. We hit 5 minutes to go. A little overactive hands out top from Jaden Dunn. That's his 3rd personal. He hits the bench.
Lose possession.
Embedded on the far side of the floor. And cleanly with Irby. Askew sets the screen. Irby drives, and he's fouled before the shot.
Fouls number 24.
That one is on Polanco. 14 foul. Brookdale to inbound underneath this time.
We're just under 5 minutes remaining in regulation.
Watch yours, watch yours, watch yours.
Myers was a tough dribble, and then he lost control of it. Here's Lynch. Wild shot off the rim, and taken by Kukai, another whistle.
Fouls number 24 on Rockland, Stephen Polanco.
So that's Polanco.
Team's fifth.
All of a sudden, it seems like we can't play more than 30 seconds without a foul.
Rockland down 10 with a little under 5 minutes to go. These next 2 minutes is pretty crucial here for Rockland. They can dictate how this game will go.
Irby's jump shot is no good. And the rebound taken there by Polanco. Here comes Lynch. Trying to no-look pass, no luck. Ahead of the floor is Kukai. 2 defenders trailing, count the basket, and one. And Adam Kukai continues to be the finisher today. By my count, that is 4 and 1s that he has finished off in this game.
Stephen Polanco, this personal foul, you are disqualified. Substitution number 22, Jaden.
Like you mentioned earlier, Rockland did a great job starting out the second half with very limited fouls. Now over these past 2 to 3 minutes, they've tacked on a few personal fouls.
So Kukai trying to finish it off. Unable to. Rebounded by Barker. Under 4.5 to go. Second half of play. That shot may have been altered as Simon tried to fade. Brookdale can slow it down here. Into the hands of Kukai. Curl to the basket, blocked. And Simon got a hand on it. Here come the Hawks. To the corner, it's Lynch. Irby gets up defensively. Inside Barker, the spin, and the 2. Barker's got some good moves down near the basket. And we'll have a timeout. We've got 3:48 to play, second half. We'll be right back.
My name is Nick Memley. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I'm a guard for Brookdale, and I came to Brookdale to continue my athletic and academic career.
My name is Jaden Cabrera. I'm from Perth Amboy, New Jersey, born and raised. I played the 4 and 5 for Brookdale basketball, and I came to Brookdale to further my academic and athletic career.
My name is Yardeli Cabrera. I'm from Rosedale Catholic. I play guard, and the reason why I chose Brookdale was just seeking opportunity to save money through college.
My name is Kareem Irby. I'm from Hillside, New Jersey. I'm the point guard for Brookdale men's basketball team. The reason why I chose Brookdale is because it has the best school in New Jersey, and it's better for athletics.
Hello, my name is Jack Zink. I'm from Middletown, New Jersey. I either play the point guard or shooting guard, and I was led to Brookdale because I like the coaches and coaching staff and the players here.
I'm Darnell Askew. I'm the 5 for Brookdale. I'm from Staten Island, New York.
Hi, I'm Nick Williams. I'm from Paterson, New Jersey, and I played a 2 and a 3 at Brookdale Community College for, just like that.
Hey guys, we're here at the 2023 Involvement Fair. Let's go look at what clubs and activities we have to offer.
Timeout remaining. Jersey lose possession.
Irby, the inbounder, using the sideline. Irby goes down hard, and they get a blocking foul. It had a bunch of the Hawks jumping up and down on the sideline.
I don't know about that call. I think Rockland was right. I didn't see much of a foul there.
And it's a costly one because it's a 1-and-1 free throw here for Irby. So, and Tajon Lynch, you add to it, he now has 4 personals. They've lost 1 on fouls. Stephen Polanco is out for the rest of this game after picking up 5. Official is at the scores table trying to get everything sorted out. Paul Cisek is part of that discussion. And it looks like it may not be a free throw situation after all, or maybe just a timeout. We'll have to get it all sorted out. This is one of those situations where we need to have the refs mic'd. So the discussion continues. And while they do that, we'll step out for a quick 30 seconds.
At its core, esports is competitive video games. Here at Brookdale Esports, we have some of the best computers in the industry here to run your games. You can rent them by the hour. It's going to be $3 for students, $4 for staff, and $5 for our community members. We also have console stations available. We have 3 big screen TVs, each equipped with a Xbox Series X, a Nintendo Switch, and
Back inside the Collins Arena where the discussion at the scores table is ongoing. It's been a lengthy stoppage. And they must be sorting out the number of fouls is the only thing I can think of, and whether it's a 1-and-1 free throw or a side out, but I'm not sure why the delay has been as long as it has. The players have returned to the floor and hopefully we'll be able to get back underway.
17 foul. Number 21, going to line shooting 101.
And after all that, it is a 1-and-1 free throw for Irby.
Team 7.
Last year was a 76% free throw shooter. Have to figure his role increases significantly this year as a sophomore. Didn't play much as a freshman. And the attempt is no good and rebounded by the Hawks' Simon. So it's an 8-point game. This one is far from over. They had a chance to get it closer, but Bell takes the rebound. Irby for Askew, and he will put it up with the right hand. Zeke, I think you were hoping for the dunk.
I thought he was going to shake the rim off. A
turnover for Rockland, and if you're them, you can't have those kind of turnovers at this juncture when you're in rally mode. But it's a 10-point Brookdale lead, and they try to add to it. Irby this time for Bell in the corner. Myers in the post, back out Bell. And way outside Irby. Use some clock here, 12 seconds to shoot. Bell one-on-one. Foul line area, gives it up to the corner. Kukai lines it up, and it was halfway down. Offensive rebound, and now they can work more clock with Myers, but he'll go up, and he'll shoot 2. Frustrated that he couldn't finish that. The What's your scouting report on your former teammate at Manchester High School?
Well, he's doing the same thing I'm used to seeing, you know, play very physical, aggressive, loves to get in the paint. You saw earlier this half, he got a dunk in. He misses the first one.
One more attempt for the freshman. And he puts it up and through. 90-79. Rockland is starting to run out of time here as Lynch hooks it back out. Good ball movement. Austin whips it to the corner. Bell in the way of that. Bats it out of bounds. Again, checking at the scores table, and they say we're ready to go ahead. Lynch inbounds, now takes it back. Barker, big man on the perimeter. Down in the paint, and a travel. Brookdale bench was calling for it, and they get it. And they take over with 2:21 to play. Hawks going with some press. Brookdale beats that easily. Askew finds the handle. Irby with Dunn on him. Dunn going for the swipe. Two defenders there. Askew whip it inside. Bell with the banker. Manny Bell, it's been a strong all-around game today. Good first impression in this new season. Splitting the D is Lynch. His shot in and out. Scooped up by Myers. And that will about put a bow on this one.
I think looking forward for Rockland, you know, just being able to compete with the defending champions in Brookdale, I think can be a confidence booster, even though it's not the way you expected. Just a lot of things you could have done, but to move on and learning pieces.
Irby adjusting and draws the foul. You look at the first half of this game, and it was Kukai who, you know, really had a terrific half, 12 points to lead the way, but Bell has maybe been Brookdale's best all-around player today.
Bell was very athletic on the offensive glass, getting second chances, getting to the foul line a lot in the first half.
Now Bruce Gooding, it's his first minutes, the final minute 12. Kukai checks out. Second attempt, good. Brookdale led this one wire to wire, lead as large as 17. It was never really in doubt. It never got to blowout territory. There's an alley-oop, and Austin, the beneficiary. It's going to be too little too late as we tick under a minute to go. And Irby putting on moves. That's knocked away back into his hands. Askew that time goes for the dunk and succeeds.
A little bit of a dunk contest back and forth at the end of the game.
Barker has the height advantage. Shot misses. He's got it back. Down near the basket. Boy, Barker is nifty. Daniel Barker, the sophomore. At 6'6", he plays a lot on the perimeter. As Irby has his pocket picked, that's an easy 2. Lynch with the basket. Final 15 seconds. Brookdale can run it out as long as Rockland doesn't opt to foul here.
Rockland playing to the final whistle.
And the final 5 seconds. Good start all around for the Jersey Blues. This one's over. And the defending champions start the new year in the win column. Final score today, it's the Jersey Blues 96, and they take down Rockland, who finishes with 85. So a good all-around team effort, a lot of contributors, and Zeke, this very much looks like another season where this team is going to be very formidable.
For sure. The way they played, the way they got at it on both ends of the floor, they're just fun to watch.
Now another game coming up tomorrow as part of this Brookdale Classic. It'll be the Jersey Blues against Monroe, 4:30 tip-off here from Lincroft. And we thank you for joining us here on Brookdale TV and look forward to being with you all season long here on Brookdale TV. So we thank you again for our entire crew, Zeke Luster, Ian Mulhern. I'm Brian Gadsworth. Thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your Saturday as we say so long from Lincroft.
Brookdale Community College will kick off its inaugural season officially fielding varsity teams in Valorant, Rocket League, and Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Brookdale is a member institution and will be competing in the NJCAA. You may find further info and all of their offerings on their website. Tryouts will be held in person only at the Esports Arena located on the first floor of the SLC building at the following date and times. Valorant, September 13th at 5 p.m. Rocket League, September 14th at 5 p.m. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, September 15th at 5 p.m. Tryouts will consist of the following: introductions and getting to know one another, breaking off into groups in Discord, guided by in-game rank and desired role, scrimming while our coaches walk around and analyze gameplay. To officially be on the varsity squad, 1, you must attend Brookdale as a full-time student. 2, you must maintain a 2.0 GPA. 3, you must be able to attend all practices and official matches.
I'm here at the Brookdale Barbecue. We got some burgers and hot dogs, and it was amazing.